What's good, everybody? So I have been doing a lot of videos about the Wyvern coins, but today it's time to optimize that strategy, get you as many Wyvern coins, gold tickets, and a bunch of guild points as you need so that you can go ahead, get your end game gear going. So without further ado, if you need to go ahead and skip to something that you need, check the chapter list down below, but let's lock in. We're gonna run straight over to the pop-up camp manager. You already know how we do things here. We're gonna keep everything organized. So I'm going to show you every pop-up camp you're going to need for this farm. We're going after only the crabs this time, and there's a specific reason. I'll explain it while we're on the way. So in the Windward Plains, I want you to go ahead and grab this one right here, Area 14, Groundwater Vein. Pop out of that, go down to Scarlet Forest. We're going to grab 2 spots, Area 6, and then also grab Area 8. Go ahead and drop out of that. In the Oil Well Basin, we're going to be coming here, but we're not going to be going after the Wyvern coins here. We're going to skip those. Then a really good spot is right here in Iceshard Cliffs. We're going to come right over here to the icy shore. And finally, in the ruins of Wyveria, we're coming right over here to Area 8, Gap in the Rubble. All right, now that you got all those spots locked in, let's get straight to the farm. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to start in Windward Plains down at Area 14. You're going after the crabs. Every time you grab a crab, the crab is going to give you 20 points. And the coin that the crab is holding is going to give you 10 points. Well, as long as we're farming more than 300 points, we're never going to be spending our guild points. And that's the whole point. So go ahead and make sure that you have your net out. I didn't, my bad. Now I'm good. Let's go ahead and grab this guy right here. That's going to be number 1. You then want to rush right over here to this lake. If you have any fish in here, go ahead and grab them. Boom, just like that. And that's going to be how you're going to get your guild points. Snatch the fish. Now, if the fish don't show up, what you can do is tap the map button, go ahead to your world map, look around this for a little bit. I don't know why this works, but when you drop out of this menu, sometimes fish just seem to spawn right in. If they don't, try it again. If not, let's move on. We're going to go to the next area. So looking at the Scarlet Forest, we're coming right over here to Area 6. All right, now that you made it over here, right over here should be another crab either popping out the ground or it won't be here. For us, it's not here right now, but that's fine. Come right over here to the left. We got lucky. We have a Wyvern coin right there in the water. So go ahead and hop in the water. I want you to hold down the L2 button if you have controller. Use your D-pad and just snatch that up without looking. And also grab this glass algae because we're going to need this gobbleweed. You're going to be selling this gobbleweed to our favorite person, Rove, and he's going to be giving us some Wyvern coins for this farm. So it's just going to help us stack up faster. Once you finish that, you need to come down here to Area 8 and keep the farm moving. All right. So we all know this cave. You should be familiar with it, but right there is going to be our crab. We'll go ahead and snatch him up. Easy. Across the other side of the pond is going to be another Wyvern coin over there. We're going to grab that and make sure that you grab these fish right here because this right here is going to be the reason we're going to get a lot of guild points. So we're going to grab these guys. Boom. And then come over here before they run away and grab them right about now. I missed the other one, but it's all good. Go ahead. Now that you got a bunch of guild points, you should be locked in and you'll be able to continue spending them a little bit later in this guide. But hold L2, do the D-pad trick and tap O or B so you can go ahead and grab that coin on the other side. Let's keep it moving. All right. Now at some point in this guide, we're going to get to the Oil Well Basin, but let's skip over that for now and go to the Iceshard Cliffs. You're going straight over to Icy Shore. Now this one right here, this crab is a little bit special. You could actually farm this crab over and over and over if you wanted to, but sometimes he doesn't show up. And I like to grab other things while I'm doing this farm. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit counterproductive if you just stay right here. But this is a great spot to come to just catch a single crab if you're interested. But we come up over here, we take a right. He should be popping out the ground right there. We go ahead and grab him and we're already stacking up on the guild points and we're doing great. But like I said before, I'll go ahead and show you. You can just turn right back around, go towards the exit, come right back over, and he should pop up. The reason why we're concentrating only on the crabs is for 2 reasons. The main reason is because these guys are going to give you 30 points every single time you do this. Now, not only that, is because their spawn rate is a lot higher than the spawn rate for the overworld coins, I guess you would say. So the coins that are just laying around, sometimes they pull up and sometimes they're just never there. So this is a very reliable way of getting all the guaranteed coins in the game. All right. Now you can go over and save Rove if you want to, but that's going to just take up time. So we're going to keep it moving. Come down here to the gap in the rubble and let's go get the last crab. All right, we finally made it. The crab should pop up right here. If he's not here, it's all good. You can turn around and catch a little bit of fish if you want to, but these fish are not really that good. That one might be worth something. Hold on. Is it? Not really. Yeah, it's not worth it, so leave these guys alone. We'll go ahead and move on. And this is where you reset the entire thing and you go in for lap 2 this time. All right, now that you're on your second lap, you should already have more than 300 guild points paid back to you. So this is going to be the lap where we're going to actually be resetting things. Go ahead and grab that coin. Come over here, look for some fish. If you don't see fish, go ahead and open up your map. Go to the world map, look around for a little bit. You can click on something, back out, check again. And we're unlucky. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's move on. Don't stand here too long though. If it's like 3-4 seconds and nothing pops up, let's move on. All right, jumping off and coming over here to the left. Right here is going to be your crab. He still isn't here for us, unfortunately, but over here to the other side, are we going to get our coin? We are. So our coin's in there. We'll go ahead and grab the coin. We'll grab this gobble wheat and we'll keep things moving. Come right back down to area 8. And we'll slide right over here to where our crab friend should be popping out, but he's not here, unfortunate. Right over there is a new coin, and we'll wait right here for a second to see if anybody wants to pull up. And there they are. We'll grab the first batch. We'll grab these guys. Run to the other side, get our coin, and keep it moving. Excellent. Now this time is where we're going to switch things up. We're going to come over here to the oil well basin. Go straight to base camp, and we're going to change the time. So once you get to base camp, we're going to run right past Nata, head on inside, and you want to change the time to inclemency. There's a couple of reasons why. We want to get a couple of reinforcement material from the forge. We also want to go ahead and refresh all of our different trades that we can do with the different NPCs in the game and to get some materials. So it doesn't really matter what time of day you make it. It can be morning, day, night. You pick what you want. If you're also trying to farm the pollen, you can while doing this strat. However, you have to remain in one zone. So it's probably not a bad idea to only stay in a Scarlet Forest or only to stay in the Windward Plains if you want to do that. I'll show that in a different video. Regardless, we're going to walk over here to Nata. We'll check the first trades. We didn't get anything good. We'll check Rove. Awesome. He wants Gobble Wheat for Wyvern Coins. We'll give him everything we got. Nice. And we'll drop down to Seka. And we got ourselves a golden ticket. Excellent. All right, now that you bought everything you need, go down to your festival shares. Make sure you grab these before we go. And then we repeat the farm. Come over to the Iceshard's cliff and let's go to Icy Shore. All right. Slide on down over here. Come down to the left. Run around the corner, look for our friend. Is he ready for us? No. See, this is one of those times where he just doesn't show up. So that's kind of unfortunate. Move on. Now there are a lot of Wyvern coins in the oil well basin, but most of the coins that I've found so far, like in area 11 and whatnot, they're just laying out on the ground and they don't always show up. And today this crab is just not being our friend. he doesn't want to show up either. So yeah, it's just one of those days. Let's keep it moving. These are my original Wyvern Coin Farms, and they still work, of course. In this area right here, there's a bunch of Wyvern Coins, but we're only going after the crabs once again. But now that you've seen this farm in its entirety, I hope you found it helpful. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me, and consider subbing to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and everything else you need for Monster Hunter Wilds. This is your boy MSensei HD, and for now though, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. In the next video, we'll go after the Nightflower Pollen.